Nemzzz is becoming a household name. He's just turned 21 and he's just dropped his second mixtape, Red Stew. He and his team have turned down £1 million record deals because they know their worth. This Manchester-born rap star is writing history on his own terms and will be an icon in no time. Let's take a look at why.
Like Garton is just, it's kind of like every other block. It's just, you get the people who are making money, you see a little bit of crime here and there, you see the struggle, you know what I mean? The cost of living crisis is definitely a thing there. Like, it's kind of the usual really, man. It kind of motivates you at the same time though, because if you're in a place where a lot of people haven't necessarily accomplished what they really wanted to, it kind of makes you think, oh, maybe I can be the first person to do it, etc. and so on. But yeah.
He was born into a family with music in the blood, as his dad is a reggae and bashment vocalist in a band and his mother is a producer. At school, he had an interest in poetry and English was his favourite subject, writing poems in class. Football was one of his early passions, but unfortunately that didn't work out for him.
I actually wanted to be a football player.
Okay.
I wanted to play football, but that didn't really go to plan. So around like the age 11, 12, my dad must have just been recording one time and I was sat in the studio with him because he turned like the garage into a studio. I was just like, let me just try it. Made it. It was terrible, but at the time I loved it, you know. And then from there I just kept hitting him. And here I am today, bro.
His dad is his main inspiration, and with a home studio set up, which was off limits to a young Nemzzz at first, music was inevitable. Nemzzz basically taught himself and spent more and more time in the studio as he got older, as his dad gave him his blessing, honing his craft and seeking perfection via his dad's guidance and inspiration. It was 2018, at the age of 14, that Nemzzz would drop his first freestyle on YouTube, Youngest in Charge. The same year, he would send some tracks to his now manager, Alex Omisesan. He was in year 10 at the time. His purpose and determination were strong points noted by Alex, and his vision of making music as a career and looking after his family was all he wanted. The determination and hunger to succeed was building, but how far could Nemzzz take it this early on?
I do it for my fam and my team, cause I can fam. I be surfing beats cause they wavy. I ain't gotta carry no shank for you to rate me. I could even care if you don't rate me. I dropped a freestyle on Insta, now they hate me.
Nemzzz kept it pushing, developing his sound and his craft, releasing singles from 2019. And it was his 9th single that dropped in 2021 that would change things. The visuals for Elevate dropped on the 17th of November 2021 on GRM Daily and currently sits at over 16.5 million views. Would be what it did on TikTok that was crazy, going viral with over 38 million plus posts. His style, a breath of fresh air, and his potential, super promising at the age of 17. This track was Nemzz's first charting single, entering the UK charts and peaking at number 88.
You were doing your thing, you were making noise, but Elevate 2021, things changed, numbers, impact. What was it about that song?
I think it was just the new sound. Like, people hadn't heard that in the UK, because I feel like at that time it was very watered down. Like, everyone was doing the exact same thing, just not even in their own way. It was kind of just copy and paste. Everyone was trying to get hot and just do whatever is currently trending. I feel like when I came in that, it was fresh, people were new to it, and obviously the bars as well in there, like some of them will go over people's heads, so they have to listen to it back, catch that line, catch this line, catch that line. So I feel like it was just overall a fresh sound, and that's why a lot of people catered to it.
His follow-up single in 2022 was 2M's. This would have a big impact too, garnering industry interest. Nemzzz continued to drop tracks and continued to gain a fan base. Everything was heading in the right direction. The same year, he would drop his Daily Duppy debut and 4 other singles, and get nominated for Best Newcomer at the Mobiles. Things seemed amazing. He was young and his success was bringing in money and new connections. On the outside, things were flying for the young artist, but something would have to give him a reality check. After 2M's, Nemzzz was buzzing in the streets, but the money and the attention would see him lose focus. He was young and the mindset wasn't fully engaged, but he started to feel the pressure as his singles after 2M's weren't hitting as hard. It was the first track of 2023 that he would receive a huge cosign and the boost that would get him back on track.
What it is that I was at a point when it happened. Obviously I dropped my first single of the year last year, and it was like a weird space because it was like after 2M's came out, I felt like things were starting to go a bit down because I was losing focus. I was kind of getting distracted because you gotta bear in mind 17, getting all that money at once is crazy.
What kind of things were making you lose focus?
It's just like, obviously now I've got access to more things, like more people are giving man attention, and I didn't necessarily know how to deal with it at that point, innit? I've always had attention, but when you have money, bro, and you're in the spotlight as well, it's crazy, innit? You don't know what's right from wrong, so I kind of had to learn for myself, sort of trial and error. And then after I came past that, I started realizing obviously I need to pick this back up, get back onto what I'm doing. Came to way too late, and when I dropped that, I didn't know how it would do. So when he hit me up and was like, yeah, this is hard, it kind of gave me that motivation, you get what I mean?
Way Too Lit got a Drake cosign, which put the battery in Nemzz's back. The video premiered on the 16th of February on GRM Daily. Next up was his first project, the self-released EP titled Nemzzz Type Beat, which came out in May 2023. 8 tracks of heat, and it was a warm-up, but a strong one at that. Nemzzz was ready. With labels calling, was Nemzzz ready to level up? And would a label give Nemzzz and his close-knit team the roadmap to global success? Nemzzz and his manager Alex reject a deal worth up to $2 million, according to reports. They know their worth, and inspired by the likes of Central C and DBE, he wanted to make his own legendary independent run. The end of 2023 would see more viral hits and more cosigns. The Justin Timberlake sampled Money and Vibes and 8am in Manny would hit hard, and the latter would grab Drake's attention once again.
So basically, bro, like as obvious as it sounds, I don't pick up the phone. Do you know what I mean? My communication is terrible, bro. With all my friends, family, like it's just terrible, and it's always been like that. And obviously I'm more introverted anyway, so I like my own space in it. Like I don't like necessarily communicating people a lot. Like I'm not against it, I'm not like shutting myself off from the world, but I just rather not in it. So ever since 2020, it's from even before 2021, even school times, like people used to always try to get through to me and they just couldn't. Do you get what I mean? Even before I had my phone on D&D. So these times I thought of it while I was writing a song in it, and I thought I might as well just give myself that name, establish it fully, because I'm really like that. Like I'm not trying to force anything, you get me?
It's kind of crazy because we're all so used to instantly being able to contact people in this day and age. Do you almost like you said, you're a bit more introverted, you want your own personal space? This was by design from when you were younger.
Yeah.
Why? Not to get too psychological.
You know what it is, like I don't do it on purpose, innit? Like I just don't be realizing, bro. Like sometimes I'm focused on myself, or I'll just be doing something else and I just won't be able to get to the phone. But when I do see it, I might call you back if you're important. Do you get what I mean? But if not, that's it.
Do Not Disturb was Nemzz's debut mixtape, a full body of work, which dropped on the 15th of March 2024, with tracks like L's, PTSD, Money and Vibes, and the Deluxe, adding features from heavyweights like K-Trap, Heady One, and Little Yachty. The project was Nemzz's first to chart, hitting the top 20 in the UK charts at number 17. The sick thing about the tape was that it was recorded in 1 week, alongside his frequent collaborator and co-D, Zell.
Believe it or not, yeah, we recorded the D&D tape in 1 week, bro.
The D&D tape was
1 week,
in
bro.
1 week?
1 week, mad. We were just in the booth, bro. Crazy, innit? So that's like put my mind into a perspective where it's like, if I take my time and just ace it, bro. Then
Bro, imagine you having like 2 months, bro.
You get me, bro? So
not only proving his skill and artistry on a large scale, but proving that the independent route for him and the team is perfect for them. With distro few ADA, Nemzzz knows his worth and has continued to show that he is a powerhouse through his work rate, the creativity, and through his visuals.
See, I never really get gassed off things anyway, which is good. And also I feel like the passion carries me through most of that, because I have a passion for music. I'm never gonna struggle to make music, you feel me? And especially when it comes to that, being in certain rooms, or say it's just say when it just starts getting a lot for me, I feel like I just won't see it in that way.
Cosigns just sign off on what everyone is thinking. Flash forward and it's 2025 and over a year since his first mixtape, and Nemzzz is about to make history this week. He dropped his last tape, Rent's Due, on his birthday with features from Central C, Carl Rich, DBE and Chai Cartier on the deluxe edition. Him and Zell have produced another solid body of work.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more excitement around this one. A lot of people are just more excited. A lot of people talking about it now. Obviously, because I've dropped my last tape, everyone's like, this has got to be way better than the last one, surely. So, yeah.
He's nearing his highest charting single with Dilemma, featuring Central C, and the tape is looking to land in a great spot in the UK album charts. Nemzzz is only just getting started. He's been touring, dropping crazy activations, and has the backing of some of the scene's heavyweights. It's his turn to shine. It's early in his journey, and there is still more to come from his story. A debut album will surely be on the way, and more interesting collaborations.
DTM is a banger. On the track, you say, forget the charts.
I just don't feel like it matters. In today's day and age, I feel like it doesn't matter because I feel like a lot of people that chart, that I don't feel like they really cared about it themselves. It's more so the team behind them or the labels, and I just feel like it don't matter anymore.
Because, you know, and I see it from a DJ, there's tracks that have always been big in the streets and the clubs and whatever, and just because it doesn't go top 40, it's not.
It don't mean anything, innit?
Yeah.
Nemzzz seems like a humble artist who knows exactly what he wants. And if his focus on creation is anything to go by, that debut album will have classic written all over it. My favourite tracks of the tape so far are Dilemma, Sorry, Miami, Bad Gal Riri, and BMF. Nemzzz is actually one of my favourite UK artists at the moment. Let me know what your favourite tracks are on the project in the comments. Also, please like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you want to see me cover. Chip Saga will be concluded next week, as I want to drop his whole story. Thank you.